All right, no longer do you need to sit home and dream about sunshine. Our next guest is here to inspire you travel dreams and convince you to get away. Welcome Tom Anderson, Business Development Manager from MLT Vacations. How are you?
Good, Kristi. Look what I brought from Hawaii just for you.
Thank you. Such a sweetheart. I've never actually had the experience of getting one of these like there.
Well,
so this is as good as it gets.
Do that.
I know.
I mean,
we have all kinds of deals going on. So let's talk about the 4 islands, right?
Well, there's 4 major islands that the tourists all go to. And let's start with the Kauai.
Okay.
And that's known really as a place for nature lovers. It's got beautiful mountains. They call it the Grand Canyon of the Pacific in Kauai. And actually, it's so lush because, believe it or not, that's the wettest spot on Earth. They have over 450 inches of rain at the top of Mount Waialeale.
So is this going to ruin vacations?
No, it's just in all of the islands in Hawaii. It rains in the mountains almost every day.
Look at the beautiful rainbow.
And yes, and that's why they have no water shortage. When you go to Hawaii, you don't have to spend $1.50 for a bottle of water. You got the best water in the world because it's all rainwater.
You just drink it right there. Yeah, just stick out that tongue of yours.
Exactly.
All right, let's go to Oahu.
Oahu. That's called the gathering place. Obviously, that's the capital. The population in Hawaii, the state of Hawaii, is 1.3 million. About 1 million of those are on Oahu. So that's really the center of all activity in the capital of the state. But there's so many things to do there. The Arizona Memorial at Pearl Harbor. And the Missouri, you know, you can actually stand on the USS Missouri in the same spot that General MacArthur signed the surrender from the Japanese to end World War II. You can stand right there in that same spot that
I love how there's history on vacations. You're going to learn something when you go to.
Yes, you do.
You know?
You do. And there's so much, each island is so different, and there's so much history there, and it's just, they're all just kind of different, and yet very much the same.
You lived somewhere around there for 20 years.
I lived on Oahu for almost 20 years.
Wow.
And,
what's it like to live there? We only know to vacation there like a week or 2 if some of us are lucky.
It was the greatest place to bring up our kids. It was just fabulous. They get a great knowledge of the various nationalities.
Right.
I mean, my kids are one of the few kids, if they see an Oriental person walking down the street, they know whether he's Chinese, Japanese, Filipino, or what. Wow. It's just because of going to school with them. Actually, when we were there, we were the minority.
Wow, so that's very cool. Okay,
and then Maui.
Yeah,
we
got to talk about Maui, the Magic Isle, right?
The Magic Isle, and one of the best things to do there is obviously go up into the crater at Haleakala. And that crater on Haleakala on Maui is where the astronauts that walked on the moon actually trained, in the crater there. And it looks like the moon if you go up there and see it. One of the best times to go up there is about, believe it or not, 5 o'clock in the morning and watch the sunrise, because you can see almost all of the islands on a clear day as the sun comes up.
This is a place you're actually going to want to set your alarm on a vacation. Okay, we have to wrap this up. Big Island, 10 seconds.
Big Island, the volcano, the active volcano, and I just want to let me finish by saying everybody should put a United Vacations trip to Hawaii #1 on their bucket list. It's a must-see and must-do.
This is awesome. This is a real lei that Tom brought me.
Yes.
Thanks for coming in. Tom's been on before. He always brings us a nice little treat.